Get ready for football fanatics, because the Buffalo Bills are gearing up for an absolutely massive season. We are talking about the Buffalo Bills facing an NFC powerhouse for their 2026 home opener. The anticipation is through the roof as we dive into the details of this monumental matchup that is set to redefine the season.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we have a major schedule reveal impacting the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are set to travel to play the Buffalo Bills in primetime for the debut of the Bills' brand new stadium. This Thursday night football matchup is going to be an absolute spectacle, setting the stage for a massive atmosphere in Highmark Stadium. We also have deep dives into the history between these two titans. We look at the intense rivalry, remembering the epic battle from December 2024, where the Bills defeated the Lions, and we break down the key personnel changes on both sides, including the new leadership coming into the Bills organization. And finally, get ready for the full picture. The Detroit Lions are set to face the Buffalo Bills in Week 2 on Thursday Night Football in brand new Highmark Stadium against MVP quarterback Josh Allen. This is a critical early season test for two teams with Super Bowl aspirations in 2026. Don't miss a second of this action. Stay locked in with us. The Buffalo Bills are set to welcome a major challenge in their new home stadium in 2026, facing an NFC powerhouse in their Week 2 home opener against the Detroit Lions. This development comes as the NFL prepares to release the full 2026 schedule, fueling speculation about the team's early season matchups. While details are still emerging, the confirmed opponent for the Bills' home opener is the Detroit Lions, a matchup anticipated to be highly sensational. This fixture provides the Bills with a crucial opportunity to establish an early season benchmark for the new era. The move to a new stadium, coupled with a new head coach and defensive coordinator, places significant pressure on the coaching staff. The Week 2 contest against the Lions will serve as an immediate test for head coach Joe Brady and new defensive coordinator Jim Leonhard as they face Jared Goff and the Lions' defense. Sources suggest the Bills sought a high-profile opponent to inaugurate their new venue, and the Lions represent a significant box office draw. The anticipation is high as the Bills Mafia prepares to make the new stadium resonate when the Lions arrive in town, marking a pivotal moment in the team's transition. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Detroit Lions are set to face the Buffalo Bills in a high-profile primetime matchup as part of their 2026 NFL schedule, marking a significant moment for both franchises. The NFL officially announced on Monday that the Lions will take on the Bills in Week 2 for a Thursday night football game. This fixture is particularly noteworthy for several reasons. For the Buffalo Bills, the game will serve as the debut of their new stadium, Highmark Stadium, in primetime on the national stage. Following their Week 1 road game, the Bills will host their first regular season NFL primetime contest, promising a potentially rowdy atmosphere for the visiting Lions. Furthermore, the game will occur early in Buffalo's new regime. While offensive coordinator Joe Brady has been with the team for several years, the defensive unit is under new management following the departure of Sean McDermott. This early season transition could mean the defense is still finding its footing. On the travel aspect, the Lions benefit from playing on the road in September. This is a welcome reprieve for Detroit, as the team has managed to avoid weather-related games in recent history. However, the matchup carries a historical asterisk. The Lions have struggled significantly against the Bills recently, having suffered 5 consecutive losses to Buffalo, with their last victory dating back to 2006. Fans and analysts will be watching closely to see if Detroit can overcome this recent losing streak in front of a newly debuting Bills stadium and a transitioning defensive unit. The Detroit Lions are set to face the Buffalo Bills in Week 2 of the upcoming season, a matchup that carries significant implications as it will take place at Buffalo's newly constructed Highmark Stadium. Amazon Prime announced on Monday that the game is scheduled for September 17th at 8:15 p.m. on Thursday Night Football. This fixture marks Buffalo's inaugural game at the state-of-the-art venue, which has been under construction for approximately 2 years and is slated to boast a capacity exceeding 60,000 spectators. This contest is particularly notable given the recent history between the two teams. The Lions and Bills last met in December 2024, culminating in a dramatic shootout victory for Buffalo 48-42. In that game, quarterbacks Jared Goff and Josh Allen showcased impressive performances, combining for 65.6% of their throws, 856 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Josh Allen also contributed 68 yards and 2 scores as a runner, while Detroit's defense struggled to contain the eventual MVP. Buffalo holds a commanding 5-game winning streak against Detroit. The Lions' last victory over the Bills occurred in October 2006, where running back Kevin Jones amassed 127 yards, his third-highest career total. Detroit's defense was instrumental in that win, forcing 5 turnovers to secure a 2017 victory. Offensively, the Bills have made several key personnel changes. Notable departures include offensive guard David Edwards, who is signed with the New Orleans Saints, cornerback Taron Johnson, traded to the Las Vegas Raiders, and safety Taylor Rapp, who was released. On the defensive side, edge defenders Nick Bosa and A.J. Epinesa remain free agents. Conversely, Buffalo has bolstered its roster with significant additions, headlined by wide receiver DJ Moore, acquired in a trade with the Chicago Bears. Other impactful additions include edge defender Bradley Chubb, previously with the Miami Dolphins, and Mike Dana from the Kansas City Chiefs, alongside safeties C.J. Gardner-Johnson of the Bears and Geno Stone of the Cincinnati Bengals. Following the previous season, the Bills experienced significant leadership changes, losing in the playoffs to the Denver Broncos on January 17th, which led to the firing of former coach Sean McDermott shortly thereafter. Joe Brady, who served as the offensive coordinator for the last 2 seasons, was promoted to replace McDermott. Brady has established his staff, naming Pete Carmichael as the offensive coordinator, Jim Leonhard for defense, and Jeff Rodgers for special teams. The Detroit Lions are set to face the Buffalo Bills in Week 2 of the NFL season, a marquee matchup highlighted ahead of the full 2026 schedule release. The Lions will travel to Buffalo to play in brand-new Highmark Stadium on Thursday Night Football on September 17th, broadcast on Amazon Prime Video. This contest pits the Lions against MVP quarterback Josh Allen. The rivalry between the two teams has history, most recently on December 15, 2024, at Ford Field, where the Bills secured a 48-42 victory. In that game, the Lions, led by quarterback Jared Goff, recorded 494 passing yards and 5 touchdowns, while Allen finished with 362 passing yards and 4 total touchdowns. Buffalo enters the season with a 12-5 record in 2025. The team has recently navigated the playoffs, losing to Denver in the divisional round with a score of 33-30 in overtime. The Bills have recently welcomed a new first-year head coach, Joe Brady, who was promoted from offensive coordinator to head coach in January. Meanwhile, the Lions finished the 2025 season with a 9-8 record and missed the playoffs. This early season clash represents a critical test for both teams as they pursue Super Bowl aspirations for 2026. For the Lions, this game is an important opportunity to solidify their standing, while for the Bills, it serves as a crucial early season benchmark under new leadership.